Hello Nistas and Nistas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista. She is I and I am her. And over here we do mainly things fragrances, whether it's body or home. And today we are here to talk about my first impressions on some of the spring fragrance releases. Now some of these I have full bottles, some of them I have travel size, and some of them a sample and on my wish list. So I think I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragrances. So if you're interested in hearing about it, please stay tuned. As always, it's a request, not a demand. If you're already a part of the nation, if you would, just go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Leave me any comments below, questions. If you're not and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also give the video a thumbs up. So we're going to get started with this company called the 7 Virtues. I am aware of the 7 Virtues by way of the publicity that their fragrance vanilla, I forget the name of it, but it's their very popular vanilla fragrance. So things have been buzzing in social media world, and they have 2 new releases, and the one that I was most interested in is the Coconut Sun, and they have a lotus pear, I think. But 7 Virtues is a vegan, sustainable, all-natural company. I did purchase this at Sephora. This is the travel size, and I think it retails for about $30. Okay, so it comes packaged like this. Really cute presentation. And it has quite a bit of information on the bottle. I didn't see the fragrance notes on the bottle, but really nice presentation. This is a 10 ml size. Be careful. Try not to twist the cap. Just pull it up because this will twist off because it's a refillable vial. But I was not able to find the fragrance notes on the site unless I overlooked them, and they were not on Fragrantica. But according to Sephora, it has fragrance notes of coconut, frangipani, and vanilla. This is definitely, check the strip. This is definitely a sweet summertime coconut. It's, you know, wearable for the fall as well, but it definitely puts me in a daytime summer vibe. This is one of those fragrances that you can wear out if you're out in the summer. It's not too sweet where you're going to attract a lot of bugs, but I think it's a really nice balance. I really haven't worn the fragrance other than sampling it a little bit on my wrist, and I didn't pay attention to see what the longevity and all of that was. But if I'm really vibing with it or not vibing heavily with it, that's normally when I decide if I'm going to come back and give a full dedicated review. But it's a really nice fragrance. I really like it. It's like a clean, fresh coconut. A little too sweet to be a complete clean fragrance, but it's nice. It's really nice. I don't know what frangipani is, but I definitely get the coconut and the vanilla vibe to it. And like I said, this puts me more in the mind of like a daytime brunch picnic type of fragrance, more so than an event or a nighttime date night type of fragrance. There's just, you know, I get different vibes with different coconuts. And this is definitely one of those daytime fun time fragrances. So again, this is Coconut Suns by 7 Virtues. All right, so the next fragrance, it is by Skyler, and this is Lime Sands by Skyler. And I'm not really sure if Skyler is a clean brand. I'm not real sure about that, so pardon me for not knowing. Well, it does say clean beauty. So I think it's in like the same type of clean, vegan, hypoallergenic brand like the 7 Virtues. But I was really interested in it because I do love lime fragrances. Bergamot is one of my favorite fragrance notes, but I do like lime also. And the only thing that I don't care about with this is that it's a rollerball. But according to Skylar, the fragrance notes are top notes, lime, sea salt, and verbena. The middle notes are lily of the valley, coconut water, orange flower, and the base notes are driftwood, vanilla, musk. I remember when I was in high school, they had this fragrance called lime verbena at Bath and Body Works. If you remember that, leave a comment below. But I remember that, and this is exactly what that puts me in the mind of. It's a really nice fragrance. I've been playing around with it this morning. Had a little on my wrist, but let me refresh it. And that's the only thing that I don't really care about it, is that it is a roller ball, but I guess they have their place too. But you definitely pick up the lime. I get the salty note in it, and I get that verbena, and I get a very subtle whiff of coconut. So I really do like that. If you are a person who is not really into super sweet scents, I think that they put just enough lime and salty notes in this to make sure that it is not overly sweet. So this is not for the girls who love the sweeties, but this is definitely for someone who likes a more subtle type of fragrance. But it is definitely full of lime, so you definitely get that lime. And it's really nice. I think that this fragrance, if you are a sweetie type of girl, you should mix it with something that's cherry or strawberry to give you like that lime cherry or lime strawberry effect. It will be really nice. But again, this is Skyler Lime Sands. All right, the next fragrance that I want to talk about, and I was really excited about this because of the bottle itself. And I'm not really a big package person, but there are times where I do fall victim or fall into the hype of the package. I really do, I must say. But this next fragrance is the Fame by Paco Rabanne. And this is my first time even hearing of this design. I never even heard of Paco Rabanne. But I got it during the Sephora sale. As a matter of fact, I got all of the fragrances that I have in travel or full size from the Sephora sale. So I picked this one up, and this is Fame. And it came with the 10 ml vial, and it has this little sample glass vial of the robot. I thought that was really cute. So it has fragrance notes. According to the site, it didn't go in detail about the fragrance notes, but it did say that it has a perfect blend of exceptional pure jasmine, succulent mango, and addictively sensual creamy incense. So I went to Fragrantica and looked up the notes, and it said mango, bergamot, jasmine, albanium, vanilla, and sandalwood. Now, you guys, on first sniff, when I first hauled this and I sprayed it, I really liked it, and I still do like it. You definitely get that perfumey type of fragrance. It is definitely a female perfume, and you do get the opening of the mango. You really do. And I am into researching and trying to decide which mango I want to be first. For a very long time, I thought that I was going to get the Mango Skin by Velham Perfumery, but then I was introduced to the God of Fire by Stefan Rumberg, and I'm liking that on a whole nother level. But this right here, if you're not a person that's into the niche type of fragrances and you like more of a designer type of fragrance, which some of us, you know, were used to for a very long time until we started experiencing and wearing those niche fragrances. But like I said, you always wear what you want to wear. And as for me, you know, because I am so intrigued by fragrances, I kind of like have a nose for it. I can like pick up when something is more mainstream opposed to something that's kind of different, like something that you really don't smell, you know, on a daily basis, if that makes sense. But this is definitely one of those fragrances that I think is very pretty. You get the mango, you definitely get that jasmine note in it, and once it settles down a little bit from what I, you know, experienced with just spraying it on my wrist, you do get that little slight creaminess of a vanilla. But I like it, and I'm actually contemplating and thinking about if I'm going to buy a full bottle, because honestly, even if you wanted to get the Mango Skin, or if you're favorable to the God of Fire, They're two totally different types of fragrances. Well, actually 3 different types of fragrances. So I might talk about that in another video once I decide which mango I want. I do think I do want to get a full bottle of this, and I haven't yet decided which one I want to get, or if I want to get both of the mango skin and the God of Fire. But this is nice. I would definitely recommend you going in store to purchase it. Do I think it's a safe blind buy? Yeah, I kind of sort of do, because it's one of those fragrances that the average female, she's gonna really like it. You know, it's just, you know, a perfumey type of fragrance with that really nice opening of mango. So again, this is Fame by Paco Rabanne. All right, the next fragrance, it came packaged in this box. This is something else that I got from the Sephora sale, and I've hauled this. This is the Dylan Purple, and I think I called it Dylan Blue, but it's not Dylan Blue. It is Dylan Purple. So this is one of the flankers to Dylan Blue. I think we have this one, and we have Dylan Turquoise, the one that came out like in the turquoise container. But the fragrance notes, top notes are bitter orange, pear juice accord, bergamot. The heart notes are purple freesia, pomerose. The base notes are cedar, ambroxan, and Belmera. Something I can't say, and I don't know what it is, so pardon me. But it is considered to be a floral, fruity floral fragrance. And you guys, I like it. I am really vibing with this. I wore it the other day with a fragrance that had some pear in it. Now, the fragrance notes that I just read to you, that's according to Versace. Now, I do believe there's some pear in this, and it was listed with a pear note on Fragrantica, but you know, the back and forth with that, we're not going to even get into that. You know, I vibe with Fragrantica because I think they let us know things that the actual creator don't, for, you know, copying reasons. So there is definitely some pear in this, and I paired it with one of those new fragrances that I got from Bath and Body Works, and it is so nice. Really, really enjoyed it. Pear off the top, you get that pear note. It is so nice. It's like a clean, fresh pear. It starts off like a sweet fragrance with that refreshing pear note, and then it kind of settles down to this like clean, mild, soapy fragrance. This is good. I'm really vibing with this, the Dylan Purple. So again, this is Dylan Purple by Versace. All right, and the next fragrance is the latest from Bun number 9. This is New York Flowers. I went in store last week, and I was able to get a couple of the buns to sample it and try it out. So I've been playing around with it, and it's a go for me. I'm vibing with it. It is definitely a full-on floral fragrance. Very much floral. The fragrance notes, according to Bun number 9, are pear, clementine, Kirk Royale, rose accord, jasmine, amber, and iris. This is like a floral but spicy, or I don't even want to say spicy. You know how like pine smell, like a pine tree? And when I think about pine, I think about resin, but at the same time, it has like this spicy vibe to it. It's almost like if you taste pine, it will be like spicy. So I'm getting that type of vibe from this when you initially spray it. What I do know is that you won't need a whole lot of this when you're wearing this, unless you just really can withstand or you like that powerhouse throw. But this is one of those fragrances that you can use very moderately, and it's going to perform just as well. It is so nice. And you definitely get more than that rose. So I guess it's the combination with the rose and the jasmine. And I want to think and feel that there are some other type of florals that they just did not list. But this is a really pretty mature type of floral fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that you can wear for summertime special events. And, you know, I tell you guys all the time, I don't get off into that. If I wanted to put this on a Saturday morning, go to Trader Joe's, that's what I do. But I do understand the code in which many people speak in fragrance. You know, like, this is date night, or this is, you know, big event night, or big event, or wedding, you know, that type of stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. But it is one of those type of fragrances that you can wear at some event that you're going to that is really important. You know, like, they have a lot of weddings in the summertime. You know, you can go to a gala. It's just really nice. It's nice. I like it. You can dress up, you know, in your after 5 clothing, and this would be a really nice fragrance. I think a bride could even wear this on her wedding. This is a beautiful fragrance, you guys. So that is New York Flowers by Bun No. 9. This is their latest release, and I like it. I really do. So to sum it all up, all of the fragrance in here, the only one that I think probably would be a no buy for full bottle is the Lime Sands. Not because I don't like it, but it's just, I don't think that it's full bother worthy. I already have the full bottle of the Dylan Purple. This 7 Virtues, I'm really considering getting a full bottle of that, because although I have quite a few coconut fragrances in my collection, this one is a little different from the ones that I have. And the Fame, I do think it's a really nice mango signature type of scent. It's really nice. I like it. You definitely get that mango in the opening, and it settles down to that vanilla and that underlying sandalwood note. It's a nice fragrance. Totally different from the ones that I have been contemplating on buying, which is the Mango Skin and the God of Fire. So I think Fame has a place in my fragrance collection. So this concludes my thoughts, initial. All right, so those are my initial thoughts on these spring fragrances. Now, they weren't released. All of them weren't released like yesterday or even 2 or 3 months ago. I've seen information about these over the last 6 months, but I do think that they're more of a spring release, and the hype of it is really, you know, up at this point. So if you've experienced any of these fragrances, if you have any questions that I did not answer about any of the fragrances that I shared, or you have some information that you want to share with me about the fragrances. So I want to thank you again for coming back to my channel, and do not forget, you, yes, you are great. Bye-bye.